What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. We have got predictions today for EU Open number 5. We're going to start with Group A, head to Group B. So we're just going to get right into it. You guys know the drill. I don't want to make this video too long. So Dignitas, fast forward. Dignitas, as always, goes 3-0 through the Swiss. And last time they played in playoffs of Open number 4, Dignitas swept them. Don't think it'll change much. Smoky Bacon versus BSK. Smoky Bacon is Smokes, Methane, and Compact versus BSK is Rusty's 95, Mozzarella, and Pisky. I'm gonna have to go with Smoky Bacon Association because I just believe in those players more, specifically Compact. I'm pretty high on Compact over there. So I'm gonna go Smoky Bacon, but I think it can be close. So I'll go 5. Ninjas in Pajamas versus Synergy. Ninjas did go 3-0 through the Swiss. I will give Synergy a game here because they can't pop off. Synergy, if you didn't know, AJG, Dorito, and Rizix. Karmine versus 100%. That's just gonna be Karmine sweep, I think. We'll finish up here before we head down to the lowers. Dignitas versus Smoky. It's gonna be Dig again. You know, I'm going to put game 5 because for some reason Dig, like in the group stages, they like to go as far as possible. So against teams that they shouldn't be. So I'm going to put game 5, but Dignitas will win. It'll probably honestly be a sweep, but that's just what I'm going to put for now. Ninjas versus Karmine. Last Open, Ninjas beat Karmine in the Swiss, but not anytime in the playoffs. So, I mean, I'm still going to stick with Karmine. Karmine are starting to look like they can bleed, but they're still well ahead. I'll go 3-1 here. In the lowers, we have fast forward versus BSK. I'm going to go fast forward here. I'll go 3-2 because BSK can definitely upset, but fast forward. Edge B, Mike Boy, and Growly. They're just better. Synergy versus 100%. This one's kind of interesting, but 100% have been on the downtrend this split, but I'm still going to believe them to be able to beat a team like Synergy. Yeah, I'm going to do it. But I'll go 3-2 here. Synergy can definitely win this just because of the form 100% has been in. Ninjas versus Fast Forward, that's going to be Ninjas. I'll go 3-1 though. Smoke Bacon versus 100%. Because of 100%'s form lately, I'm going to go Smoky Bacon, but I'll go in 5. 100% should technically win this, but they just have looked very uninspiring lately. So yeah. Okay, Group B now. Vitality versus Babrito. Babrito is... Who is on Babrito? Oh, Babrito Bandito is the team name. Smashy, Amelvald, I don't even know who that is, and Davoof. So Vitality. 3-0. Dopamine versus Caliente. Caliente now, if you didn't know, is Sazin, Nowaski, and Charlie. And Dopamine is... Where is Dopamine? Sorry, I'm looking at my other screen. Oh, right. K-Dop, Astral, and Rizfox. So, I mean... K-Dop versus his old team. Definitely have to go Dopamine here. Definitely some higher end caliber players. GK versus Chippy Chips. GK did beat Karmine Corp in the Swiss, so they're the only team to beat Karmine twice, I think. So that's gonna be 3-0. Chippy Chips, if you didn't know, Lhasa, Chippy, and Jup. They're just not gonna be good enough for GK. Gentlemates 3-0 versus ATM, Acronic, and Tempo and Matt. Good team ATM, but Gentlemates look really good with the addition of Eugen, so I'm going to keep it that way. Vitality versus Dopamine. I'll go 3-1 here. Dopamine can take a game, but Vitality is just better. I mean, Zen, Monkey Moon, and Exotic versus K-Dop, Astro, and Rizfox. Dopamine, good team. Not going to win that, though. GK versus Gentlemates. I'm going to have Gentlemates winning this 3-1, I think. Gentlemates look super good. They did lose to NIP, I believe, in the Swiss. They got swept, but they still went 3-1, looking good. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. Into the lowers, we got Babrito versus Caliente. I gotta go Caliente here, but I'll go 3-2. I'll give a chance to Paprito there. Chippy Chips versus ATM. I think I gotta go ATM here. Yeah, ATM 3-1. I mean, Chronic and Tempo and Matt, good players, right? GK versus Caliente. Gotta go GK here, 3-0. I'm saying a sweep there. Dopamine versus ATM. Yeah, Dopamine. I'll go 3-1. So that means Vitality, Gentlemates, GK, and Dopamine are coming out of Group B there, and Dignitas, Karmine, Ninjas, and Smoky Bacon out of Group A. So let's go into the playoffs here. We have GK versus Smoky Bacon. This one's not going to be close. I'll go 4-1. I'll give it... no, it's going to be sweet. 4-0. Sorry, Smoky Bacon. Don't believe in you that much. Ninjas versus Pajamas. No, Ninjas in Pajamas versus Dopamine. I'll go 3-1. Sorry, 4-1. These are best of sevens now. Dopamine, as I've been saying, good team, but Ninja's way better team. They should win that. Vitality versus Karmine Corp. Man, I want Vitality to be as good as they can be. I think, was it Open 1? Maybe it was Open 2. I don't know. But they played in the upper quarterfinals of one of these past Opens, and it went to Game 7 overtime, I believe, and Karmine Corp came out on top. But I just can't do it. Vitality looks so flat. So I'm going to go Karmine, Vitality 4-2. Gentlemates, Dignitas. This one could be interesting. Gentlemates have definitely pushed Karmine Corp the most lately, besides GK and Swiss, I guess. I'm going to give it to Gentlemates for 2 as well. I'm leaning towards Gentlemate quite heavily. Dignitas could win, but Gentlemates just look better at the moment. Vitality, GK. This one could be interesting. I'm going to give it to Vitality for 3, though. Vitality, like I'm saying, they've been looking flat, but they just have so much talent at the roster, it's hard to go against them. Even when they've been looking flat, you want to believe that they won't continue looking that way. And even while looking flat, I still think they're a step above GK, even though GK just beat Karmine in the Swiss. But it's Swiss. NIP also beat Karmine in the Swiss, and they only made top 6 last time. So I gotta go that with GK. Dignitas versus Ninjas. I think Dignitas has won every single time against Ninjas. Man. I think last Open I predicted Ninjas to win the whole thing, and they ended right here. I think 2 Dignitas, I believe. Let me double check that actually. I'll go, I have Wikipedia open on my other screen here. Let's see. Dignitas. Oh, I actually played GK. Oh, never mind. They didn't play each other in the last Open. Man, do we think Itachi is staying in the Roadhog? I'm going to believe in Ninjas. 4-3 though. I mean, Itachi the Roadhog, pretty OP, right? So we'll see. Karmine winning this for, I'll go 4-2 here. Gentlemates, Vitality. I'm actually going to have Gentlemates winning this in 6 as well. Vitality just need to figure something out, because I mean Eugen has really re-unlocked Juicy and I'm blanking. Seiko, obviously. Juicy and Seiko, he's really unlocked them. They look fun and they look complete. And Eugen can play in those big moments pretty well. He only really got nervous a little bit into overtime versus Karmine Corp last Open of Game 7. So this could be interesting, right? Last Open, Gentlemates took Karmine to 7, and I think it'll go to 7 again. And because I'm just so bored of Karmine Corp winning, I'm going to say Gentlemates. I think they're going to win. I hope. I don't know. If Gentlemates play like they did last Open and don't get nervous towards the tail end like they did, they can win. I think they looked really good. Karmine Corp was still playing pretty good. And Gentlemates was really pushing them back, keeping them in their own half. So I say Gentlemates win it. Let's see what the points look like here for Rally. For Rally, that puts KC, Gentlemates, Vitality, and Dig here. But Dig and Ninjas would be tied. GK off by 2 points. Yeah, I mean, these are the top 6. That's how it should be. So this would definitely make Open 6 really interesting. And the race for Worlds too, because if GK doesn't make it, or Dignitas too, because GK and Dignitas could not make it to this major. And Ninjas and Gentlemates could, which would definitely make the major super interesting for Europe. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Do you think Gentlemates can really push KC like they did in the last Open, or do you think it was a fluke? How do you think it's going to go? I would love to see Gentlemates on land and at Worlds because it's in France. So, I mean, who doesn't want Gentlemates there? We still got the LCQ, so if they don't, they could probably win that. But, you know, you never want to leave it to the last second. So, you guys let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think KC is just going to win another one? Let me know. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.